Hey guys, we are now live. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee and Fashion. I am here with my good friend Jen. My co-host Eric, unfortunately, is away for, I feel like, a month on set. So I brought my good friend Jen, who is makeup artist extraordinaire. So today's show segment is going to be called Coffee, Makeup, and Skincare. And Jen is just like such a great makeup artist. Her mantra is glow, glam, and go. So I'm gonna let her explain a little bit more about what that is.
Hi guys, I'm trying to look at both of our audiences here. So I'm all about the glow, glam, and go because I feel like it starts first with the glow, which is what you eat, the wellness aspect, and the glow from the skincare, which really provides a nice foundation and canvas for your makeup, so you wear less makeup and you have to put less on, which also cuts your time in half. So it's glow, glam, and go because my niche is teaching women how to glow, glam, and go quickly. We don't have time to sit around
Nobody has
and be
time.
glued to vanity. So I just want to teach you guys all the quickest hacks on how to cut down the time of your makeup application and make it simple.
Yeah, so today's episode is going to be super fun because we are themed giveaway. So I'm going to be doing a coffee giveaway, and then Jen's going to be doing a skincare giveaway. So get excited. All right, so just jumping into the show, really fun giveaway that I am doing with our good friends over at Cafe Products. We are giving away a stainless steel French press, and we are also giving away a beautifully painted, if you can see this.
That's so cute.
Yeah, campfire mug. This is done by a local artist in Arizona, so super fun. Along with, help me out here, the stainless steel. Okay, and then also a coffee creme brulee candle from Coffee Confessionals.
This.
Yeah.
Can you put this on heat?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can have like hot coffee with it, and it's also good for like you can use it as a planter, so you can put like your succulents or like whatever in it. So yeah, super helpful when you go camping. Do you like French presses? Like, do you?
I do. I've been wanting to learn how to use them. I even Googled how to use one of those before, and one of my dear best friends actually always uses that for her husband because he likes that more. She doesn't even drink coffee, but she learned how to make it from. And I've been wanting a French press ever since. So
I do have to say though, like for all you coffee lovers out there, that a French press is super easy to use. But it does require like a couple of steps, and it does require some time. So you definitely have to have patience in order to use this. So why don't I just run through this really quickly for those of you out there that may not know how to use a French press, or maybe not use it 100% like correctly. So I'm gonna use this my own French press, which is glass, so you can actually see kind of whatever is going on in there. So I definitely would recommend getting a digital scale before starting this process, a French press, and then, you can have a gooseneck kettle or anything to basically boil hot water with.
Do you want to know how much you're putting in there, which is what you want the scale?
Yes, good.
I was wondering.
Good question. Why do I need a scale? I don't know. Because it's really good to have awareness of ratios, water and coffee ratios, which is basically going to help you kind of figure out what your taste is. Do you want a little bit of stronger coffee? Do you want a little bit of lighter coffee? I would usually recommend starting for like a 1:16 ratio. So about 30 grams of coffee to 500 grams of water. And then from there you can adjust. If you want it a little bit stronger, you can make a little bit more coffee. You can put a little bit more coffee in. And if you want it a little bit weaker, then you can put a little bit more water in. So you can go anywhere from like 1:14 to 1:16 coffee to water ratio. If that doesn't make sense, I have videos on my site, and you can take an in-depth look afterwards.
Because I Googled this too. I was going to ask you, 30 grams, is that approximately like a quarter cup, or do you more or less know how many ounces that's equivalent
to? 30 grams.
Because I usually do like a quarter cup, because I know they do 3 teaspoons per liter to make it strong. So if you were making this for 2 people, would that be like 6?
I would say like you would probably get a good like 2 cups out of it, 2 or 3 cups. But this is why I would recommend a digital scale. So you would basically, put your coffee grounds into a container and then weigh it and make sure that you have 30 grams. But before you do that, let's talk about grind size. For French press, you definitely want to make sure that it's a medium to coarse grind. I would say even on the coarser side, because the heated water has to really penetrate the coffee bean shells. If it's really fine grind, it's really not going to get that robust and really full taste that you want out of your coffee, especially for a French press, because it's an immersion. It's basically an immersion brewer. Okay, it's not going to be the same as like an espresso or drip or pour over coffee. So you definitely want to make sure your grind is a little bit coarser in order to get like the most taste out of your coffee. So to run through it really quickly, you would basically take your coffee and then make sure you have 30 grams. Put it into a container, put the container on the scale, and then tare the scale, which means that you would just set the scale to 0, meaning that you want to take the weight of the container off the scale. So again, even if you want to use campfire mug, that's fine. Put the campfire mug on the scale, tare it, take this weight off, keep pouring the coffee until you get into 30 grams of coffee. And then afterwards, put the coffee into the coffee grinds, into the French press, put this whole thing onto the digital scale, set it to 0 again, tare, T-A-R-E, set it to 0 again. And then what you do is you want to pour about 500 milliliters of water in it. And the water should be anywhere between 195 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. You want like definitely hot boiling water, a little bit even hotter than boiling water, because when you take it off the stove, the temperature drops pretty quickly. So once you have that, then you can also set the timer on your scale and you pour it in. You're watching both the time and you're watching how much water you're putting in. Okay, so I want you to pour in 500 milliliters of water, and also you're watching the timer. You want to put it, you're watching the timer. You want to immerse the whole thing in for 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes. While you're, after you pour everything in, you're gonna just put the top on. Don't press it down. You're just gonna put the top on. Basically, this is just to keep all of the heat inside of the French press container. And then you wanna just have this on for 4 minutes, okay? And after 4 minutes, what you're gonna do is take the top off, and then you wanna take a spoon and you wanna break the crust of the coffee crust that's kind of like risen to the top. You wanna break that, like let the coffee grounds really drop to the bottom of your mixture. And then if there's any like big particles floating above it, you want to take the spoon and just scoop out like all of like the bigger particles, throw it in the trash or compost, whatever you want, and then set this back on for 2 minutes. Okay, so the whole process is going to take between, I want to say like 6 to 6.5 minutes. So you're pouring about like 30 minutes, and then you're waiting 4 minutes, breaking the crust, stirring it, scooping it out, replacing this, waiting 2 more minutes. And then after 2 minutes, you want to slowly plunge it down. Don't go too quickly because you don't want to stir up all the sediment at the bottom. Slowly plunge it down, and then just pour your amazing French press. And voila, you have a very, very robust and delicious cup of coffee.
So I didn't know you were supposed to break the crust part first before you actually press it down, right?
Yeah.
So you break the crust and then you're gonna go down and press it down.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah, and you want to, one of the reasons you do that is like you really want sort of this full-bodied coffee, and also you want to remove any of like the extra coffee beans that might be a little bit bigger from your coffee, because no one, honestly, like when you drink your coffee, no one really wants to eat coffee beans at the same time. I mean, unless you like espresso, chocolate-covered espressos, which is one of my favorite things, but that's not what we're about right now.
I thought about that. I was like, no one wants to have like the chunkier pieces of
Yeah.
Hi.
You get like clogged in your esophagus and anyway. Sorry. Safety first.
You know what we forgot to do? To like add ourselves to, so we have both of our audiences.
Oh.
Who knows how to do that? Who can tell us how to do that?
No, I think you have to invite each other.
Oh, so that's what we should have done from the get-go?
All right, next time, guys, we're going to tweak this. Jen has a really great idea.
Well, we'll tag each other. So
we'll tag each other, yeah.
So you guys can start following both of our pages.
Yeah. Super cool. So anyway, that is for my giveaway. So definitely you can go to the site, go to Coffee Confessionals and at Coffee Confessionals, and you can get a French press and camping mug and a candle, possibly if you enter the sweepstakes. The sweepstakes is going to end next Wednesday. So go ahead, join, tag 2 friends, follow at Cafe Products and at Coffee Confessionals. And we will announce the winner next Wednesday online. So stay tuned. All right.
I still want to ask questions.
Yes, ask questions. Ask away.
If you guys have any questions for us, just pop them in the comments, and like once we're done, we'll go over and look if I can see it and interject in between. But you can always feel free to go to any of our pages, and like I know I'm going to stalk because I want to find out how to use that damn French press. I've been wanting to find out. And if you guys have any questions for me for like the skincare, so any questions for Jing, you can go on your page for Coffee Confessionals. You can go on to my page for any of my skincare and makeup stuff. And like she said, I love to teach. My whole like mantra, my whole niche is glow, glam, and go, because I love to help busy women get their makeup done quickly.
Wait, I have a question. You were telling me before the show about coffee and skincare and how you have to really stay hydrated.
Right.
So
I almost forgot to say
super important for my audiences.
I'm glad that you brought that up. And that to segue into this, it's actually a perfect segue from going from coffee to skincare and makeup beauty. Keep hydrated. So my rule of thumb is for every cup of coffee, I have a cup of water. Not that you should be having like 3 cups.
So the ratio is like 1 to 1?
Yeah.
1 coffee, 1 water,
even
right?
I wouldn't encourage you having like 4 cups of coffee and 4 cups of water. But I mean, if need be, if you need to stay up or you're doing what you're doing, at least hydrate. It's so important because the skin, dehydration is like the worst thing for skin. For aging, you're going to start to see more fine lines, more loss of firmness. The skin looks a little bit patchier, makeup doesn't lie on smoothly. And skincare can only do so much, let's be honest. Like it can only do so much, and so can makeup. So that's why it's important. Just like makeup doesn't lay on smoothly with messed up skin, well, you're going to get more of the messed up skin or more dehydrated skin, if you will. Even if it's not acne prone or whatever, you still don't want dehydrated skin. So
does hydrating your skin also prevent you from breaking out?
Yes, because here's the deal. Like it's like a yes and no, right? If you already have like really bad cystic acne and acne prone skin, then we're not gonna eradicate it by just miraculously hydrating. I don't want anyone to think that. However, and by the way, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not an esthetician, but just from my years of expertise and all my friends.
Medical disclaimer.
Yeah, I'm like medical disclaimer for sure. But I do know a lot about it. It's my area of expertise. It's my like niche. Having more hydrated skin, also hydrating your skin with topical stuff like a moisturizer, for instance, is gonna help your skin not overcompensate by producing more oil.
Oh,
because
that's interesting.
People are dry, they're oily, and they're like, oh no, I don't need moisturizer, I'm oily. And I'm like, well, got news for you, your skin's gonna notice that, and it's gonna be like, she's not giving us hydration, or he's not giving us hydration. Even men, you guys should be wearing skincare, moisturizer, sunblock.
Guys don't care about skincare, do they? They do. They should. They definitely should.
Do. Some do. And then I've gotten a lot of clients, even on Instagram, who have like messaged me and like, maybe they don't feel comfortable like with other people, but it's so important even for skin damage. If men are out in the sun, you don't want to get skin cancer whether you're a girl or a guy.
Very important.
And you also want to preserve yourself and not look so like aged, and look the best you can. Why not? So the
you
more
don't
hydrated,
look like Golem.
so the more hydrated you are, the less oil you'll produce if you're oily too. So yeah, it's very important for like on account. So that's a great question.
Awesome.
And then what I wanted to talk about pretty much today, we're all wearing masks still. We're still in LA.
We're still wearing
masks.
I feel like we're gonna be wearing masks for a while, so this is super important and super, like, I think it's just super educational to know how to wear a mask and how to keep your skin clean, right? Because you're gonna be wearing, your favorite mask all the time. I feel like there is some bacteria that's gonna, accumulate on your mask, and I want to know, how do you keep your skin clean? What can you do to keep it hydrated?
Yes. So Mask-acne is a thing, which I was telling you about.
Okay, I literally was telling Jenna, I was like, what is Mask-acne? I'm sorry, can you define the term?
Okay, so for those of you guys that don't know what Mask-acne is, it became a thing during COVID, like hashtag Mask-acne, and that's like mask and then like NE for acne, it's short for acne.
Mask-acne.
Yes. So what that's going to do for you, what Mask-acne is essentially when you're wearing the mask, you're constantly, people that are more prone, for instance, I luckily haven't had that issue, and I also have really dry skin. So for me, it's important that I hydrate more, because I found that when I'm wearing the masks, it's like really drying to me. And that can also cause a breakout because it's so dry, it can overproduce oil. But for people that have already really oily skin, or maybe even or acne prone skin but don't really have acne, but they can break out, it's just like with bacteria. So wearing the mask is giving a lot of people that bacteria, and it's staying here. And here's the other thing. It said in some research that I did, and it said that the softer fabrics like cotton, just like on the skin, cotton is really nice for the skin, it's gentle on the skin. Same thing for the face. The cotton is actually said to help more with the face. So they suggest that you switch to cotton masks, something like this, which is really nice and cottony, because you're going to get less friction against the skin. So it's not going to catch And then you can still wear your other mask. I mean, this might be extra, like to wear like over.
Your medical grade mask,
but
right?
they say if you just wear these directly, your skin can, the little follicles, the little hair can catch. So
wear like a thin cotton one underneath it.
Or if you don't want to like double mask, the cotton one is really nice for on your skin. The problem with these is they can get moist quickly, so I recommend changing them out frequently.
Can you just, I mean, it's made of cotton, right? So you can just throw it in the wash or hand wash it or anything like that, right?
If you're going to be out for like a long time though, I just suggest having two. So you can swap out because
smart.
that right away is going to bring down the inflammation to the skin and all the catching that you can have. Because nobody thinks about this, but the little follicles that we have in our face, the little hairs, the rubbing is what's giving a lot of people irritation and the bacteria. But this
I didn't know that.
So if you don't have like more of a bacteria problem, you just have like really sensitive skin, then the cotton might do it for you. But if you have like a lot of oil and the dirt, you still need to get rid of this. So what I like to do is like to prevent you from getting the mask-acne. First off is going to be the prevention. So we're going to go into the washes. We're going to go in. I just keep getting this. Just I'm going to slide.
I'm so excited. Tell me about. Okay, I'm so excited about skincare. So let's get into it.
Okay, so I'm going to go right into the washes and what you could do.
Yes.
It's really important. This is in general, not even COVID related, but it's in general that you wear a wash that is appropriate for your skin type. If you have acne-prone skin or if you're getting a couple of blemishes, this is a great one by Rodan & Fields. It's spotless. This one is, you guys can see it here, it's just going to have like some benzoyl peroxide in it. Some of them have salicylic acid in them. They all work differently. But this one I love to wash the skin for if you already have like acne. This one's, it's formulated for like teens to like mid-20s, but you can still use it. There's also another one called Unblemished that's more for like adult acne. Because that one has anti-aging in it.
Wait, is this the one that's part of the giveaway or is it something else?
This one is going to be part of the giveaway. So I'm actually going to give you guys an option to like pick a wash. And this is going to be like one that's part of the giveaway. Or like this one, which is the Soothe. This is for people that have a lot of redness, maybe rosacea, psoriasis, or if you have residual acne and it's still like flared and red. So it's perfect for those people that get irritated with the mask because this wash is specifically formulated to soothe the skin, hence the name Soothe. I don't know if they can say it. Soothe. Or you can also use...
So what is this brand? This
is Rodan & Fields.
Rodan & Fields.
And if you guys are interested in getting that or anything from that line, amazing skincare, you can DM me. And I will provide you with the link. May Love as well was kind enough to send me this one. This is a BHA and clay. I don't know if you guys can see the actual, it's kind of bright. Can you see the name? No. But it's May Love spelled M-A-E Love.
M-A-E Love. L-O-V-E.
So, and this is clay and BHA. So BHAs, they're like, they're all like kind of like acids that kind of slow the way dead skin cells, and that's what I'm going to get into. So that's what you really kind of want to do to keep your skin nice and like sort of like
it helps to exfoliate the skin cells.
Yes. Have you used any AHAs or BHAs?
No, I haven't. I don't. I use glycolic acid.
Okay, well it is like glycolic acid.
Oh, okay.
So this is like glycolic and lactic acids.
Okay.
And then there's AHAs. So AHAs are said to be like alpha hydroxy acid. It's meant to be more for like drier or normal skin, and the BHA is more for oily skin because it's an oil soluble.
Do you have a video explaining all of this? Because I think my audience is gonna be like, I have no idea what she's talking about.
I don't.
AHA, BHA.
I'm gonna make one. But I don't know if we're saving this. Are we saving this?
Yeah, we're saving it.
I'm gonna make one, but I have plenty. I have plenty on my page just about skincare in general, and you can feel free to DM me, and I will go through everything with you. I'll even send you a voice note. But so let's go back. Washes are important, and this one's like a BHA wash. If you because anything that you guys can Google BHA or AHA, great for exfoliating the skin, and they're said to not be used every day, so you probably shouldn't be using them every day, but they help with cell turnover. What cell turnover does is it gets rid of the top layer. So if you have congestion and acne, you're getting rid of that top layer to get newer skin faster. Because
that makes sense.
Because skin, it usually renews like every 28-ish days. When we were younger, it was faster, which is why babies have super soft skin because theirs turns over faster.
Oh, that's so interesting. So when you're older, it's like it takes longer for the skin cell to die and then new cells to form. Wow.
So essentially, you want to turn that over as fast as possible. The faster the turnover.
So you want to exfoliate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
so for those tuning in, we're talking about coffee, skincare, and makeup. Just FYI, and here, like, what are we talking about? Exfoliation?
That works. So like,
by the way, there also are coffee scrubs. Have you ever used those?
For the body. Those tighten because of the caffeine. I do it myself with the grubs.
You do?
With the
Can you use coffee scrubs on your face, or that's a no? No. Okay, that's really good to know.
And those would be like too strong and too
strong.
abrasive.
Is it because of the caffeine, or is it because of the grind?
Because of the grind. I think because I don't know, there's debates about everything, but like some of the over-the-counter ones have like apricot scrubs. That's said to cause tears in the face, so I'm not a fan of those.
I'm not a fan of tears.
So yeah, and it depends. Just really make sure you're going with something that's for your skin type.
Yeah.
And like the AHA and the BHA is just nice for like smoothing away extra skin. For instance, that takes me into the next step I'll talk to you guys about. For serums, it's important to just go with your skincare regimen. So you wash and then you go into a serum. There's a serum like this one is a BHA serum. I like to use it, but it's for nighttime. So I use it at nighttime, and the serums go underneath the moisturizer.
Okay.
I can go on and on about this, but this is like for other videos, guys. So just to go briefly on how to prevent the mask-acne, make sure you're really cleaning the skin all the time. So I do this serum, or I'll do the Rodan & Field's Active Hydration, because remember, you need the hydration.
Okay.
And this goes before, or you can do a niacinamide, which is for people that want to maybe brighten.
Oh, brighten. This is you can do this at night or
morning and night.
Morning and night.
But
okay.
some of them are only meant to be used at night. Like this one is for nighttime only. This
Okay.
All
right. So just to make sure that I am following, first step is to exfoliate.
Yeah.
Okay. Then put the serum on after you exfoliate.
Yes, but I forgot a quick step that you reminded me. Usually we tone. Okay, if you're if you're not gonna be into like the skin, I'm not gonna really die or kill you if you don't use them. You don't use the toner.
Jen's gonna come after you if you don't use the toner.
Hi, Bri. But the toners do help keep your skin nice and damp, balance out your pH, and then makes your skin ready to absorb products. So if you wash and you tone, your skin stays a little damp, you're ready to receive your serum and then your moisturizer.
Got it. Okay. Exfoliate, wash, toner.
Go into a serum. Whichever serum. Hyaluronic acid.
Serum is just like a really, really light, what would you say? Like
so it helps to pull the moisture deeper into the dermis. If you don't wear a serum and you just go straight into a moisturizer, it just lays on your face. The serum helps to pull the moisture
it pulls like the
skin,
moisturizer into your skin.
And then guess what the moisturizer does? It locks it all in. So the moisturizer is just like a
kind of like a mask, like you lock it all in, right?
Yes. So I like to alternate between. So it depends what your skincare needs are for serum. For toner, you can. This is what they feels for brightening, which is a great one if you have spots left over from acne.
Yep.
But you can also. There are so many like drugstore ones as well. Witch Hazel. You have to be careful with your skin type, of course. Then I like to do a moisturizer, lightweight for those of you.
So is this the final step, the moisturizer, right? To lock it all in.
Yes. So we're gonna do the moisturizer. This is a really lightweight one by Rodan. But I think my lights are too bright. This is a recharge. You want to do something very light, gel, kind of maybe like a lightweight one if you have like kind of acne prone skin, especially underneath the mask. We don't want anything too heavy. At nighttime, I like to do heavy, but I have dry skin, and I can actually get away with heavier underneath my mask too, because my skin tends to get dry, like it absorbs my moisture.
But you want, is this one has SPF, right?
That one doesn't have it, but like for
just daytime SPF, right?
And there's actually a little, and then if you have like the acne prone skin, the spotless one, you're gonna get the treatment, the one that you would wash. The treatment you would use to put on like the acne spots, whatever. If you don't even have acne but you just have mask-acne, then you would use something like this. This is an acne clearing treatment, and I would just use it till it cleared up.
Do you just like put that underneath your moisturizer before the serum?
Well,
after?
This is kind of essentially kind of like a treatment. It's like in lieu of a moisturizer, so you would use this.
Oh, I see. Okay, so instead of a moisturizer, we just
but if
use
you have kind of really sensitive dry skin, then I would still kind of pop on like another lightweight moisturizer over it. You can play around with it, but it's really important to do that. And then here's my little kicker. So this is what I would do.
Okay, tell me.
If I'm working all day wearing a mask 8 hours a day, then we want to like switch out the mask. We also want to do something like this maybe at work, something quick and easy that you can go. These are by Thayer's. They're Witch Hazel astringent pads. Not sure if you guys can see.
Yeah, take it out.
Yeah. So these are like little. Oh, it's so bright the light.
Can we take one out?
Yeah, we can do it.
Let's take one out.
So we do this, and then this is like a little pad.
Almost like a little makeup pad, you know?
Yes, it has like an astringent on it.
Oh, that smells so good. I love Witch Hazel.
Yeah, so this is like great. And
Witch Hazel's a plant.
By the way, this one's really natural. I got these at Whole Foods, but you can get them wherever else.
Yep.
There's also another brand by Bliss. Oh, I actually left that in my purse. There's a Bliss one, which is a little bit higher end. I'm not sure if Sephora has it. And that was like glycolic acid, so that's going to be an exfoliant, which is going to start to turn over your skin.
So this is kind of like a in between the day makeup wash.
It won't dry your skin out, but it's going to take the bacteria out. It has aloe in it, so you would kind of, and it's textured, so it's going to get rid of some of the extra like junk on your skin. Yeah. This is what I would do if I couldn't wash, right? Like let's say I'm at work, whatever 15-minute break I have.
You know, whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Or gym.
Service industry, gym.
And then you're driving home for like 40 minutes with that like gunk on your face. So I would just do this, right? Do the mask, do the little pad thing. then I would instantly toss on like a moisturizer or a treatment if I already have acne on the spots, right? And then like for instance, the moisturizer, just carry this. Just you can literally, as easy as this can save your skin. Rub this off. You don't want to leave it like that. It's going to strip your skin. It's going to be dry. So I would like to pop on a treatment or a quick little lotion or a quick little serum even, and then change your mask. That every day, imagine day in and day out, 2-3 weeks, you will start to see.
Because everybody's like wearing masks now, right? And I even feel myself sometimes like breaking out like around the chin and cheek area, and I'm like, what is going on? But I don't, I don't clean my skin in between, so that's super helpful.
And no makeup underneath the masks.
No makeup, no foundation, nothing.
No foundation underneath the masks. If you really want to keep this, like if you're having an issue with it, like I've been able to kind of get away. I usually don't really wear makeup. I'm not wearing makeup on my skin. I'm wearing this like Rodan Fields. This has the SPF on it, so this is great if you want to wear it on your forehead and on your. This is our no makeup, but it's literally it's a dermocosmetic. It's not actually makeup, so it's formulated with products that will help your skin.
And it's got a little bit of a toner, or it's a little bit like a color underneath.
Yeah,
right?
And it has antioxidants in it, and it actually helps with your skin like diffusing. So something like this, but I would still only wear it up here and around my forehead. And you have a mask, no one's seeing this portion anyway, so it's not really necessary. Just make sure you keep this really nice and clean.
I have a question. I don't know if this is part of the show, but like I always want to know, you're wearing a mask, right? And so you're really blocking a little bit of your facial expression. What are some ways that people really what can they do with their eyes? Just some quick tips. I would love that for the audience.
So for eyes, it's kind of like, you want the SPF BB cream. Okay, I will give you a sample. I do, by the way, for all of you guys out there, I purchase samples to give people all the time. So if you want one,
follow Jen.
let me know.
Follow Jen at Jennifer.
Oh, Melis Chuk. My last name is kind of a handful.
Spell it out.
It's like, so it's Jennifer and then M like Michael, ALASZCZUK. But guess what, guys? It'll pop up if you just do like MA. Oh, maybe we can type it on your screen. Actually,
we're gonna have it on both our videos.
We'll take it. So if you just do Jennifer MALAS, like Jennifer Mullis, it'll pop up and then you'll see the curls and you'll find out it's me. Thank you. So yes, I will give you some of that SPF. So for the eyes, that's kind of what I did today. Normally I don't wear anything. And so if you guys can see, I'm not sure if you guys can see, like I'll peek in a little closer so we're on both cameras. So I like to do a little eyeliner. This is actually brown, believe it or not, just a little, and then a little eyeshadow just on the lower lash. And in my crease, I usually just use a bronzer. I use my face bronzer with a brush. I'll pop it into my crease to give my socket a little more depth. Now, it doesn't work for every eye shape. It will work for your eye shape because it'll create some depth in it. And then it works for like if you're like a little hooded too. And then I just like to like pop in a little brightening on my inner eye.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. And this also depends on your eye shape because if you're like really wide set, you don't want to brighten because it's going to create the illusion that they're further out. So there's all these tricks. By the way, guys, I'm working on a makeup course. I'm working on a makeup course to teach you guys this.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, because there's so many like
different eye shapes, different face different face expressions, and
but definitely. Oh, look, Lauren's on. Hi, Lauren. We have Lauren on.
Oh, Lauren! Hi, Lauren. I was like, Lauren Cheek, our favorite lady over at Forward Female.
Yes, check them out too for all your girl boss needs.
Hi, Lauren, and we're gonna wave to her.
Oh yeah, hi, Lauren.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Okay, that works. So yeah, so that's what I like to do to jazz up my eyes. If we're wearing a mask, I like to do a little liner, a little wing liner. I'm using brown today, a brown liquid. But if you're not really that good with liquid, a good old eyeshadow and dampen the brush. And kind of create a little wing. It's not the best idea if you sweat a lot or if you have like a puffy lid because the color might transfer with eyeshadow. No. But I feel like a lot of people can get away with it. Even if you just create the wing at the end and kind of blend in a little and not even go all the way in, it kind of just mimics the illusion of a more catty eye. And then I like to pop in the residual on the bottom. Lots of mascara, a good sculpted brow. Never hurt anybody.
Yes.
So I like to
brows are important.
I have all that in my course and I have a brow video up too. It Cosmetics, one of my favorite ones. MAC Clicky Pencil and Anastasia Brow Wiz. I also really love this CoverGirl skinny, ultra skinny little clicky one. It's like a basically alternative to the Anastasia one if you don't want to spend as much money. Thank you, Erica, for writing my name out. And thank you, Lauren, for calling us beauties. You too.
Heart, that's a heart.
So yeah, I know, right? So so all those brow alternatives are great. So a brow and a little bit of liner, bronzer in your eyelid. If you want to pop in a little brightness here, you can. You don't have to.
Love that. Wait, okay, quick question. Tell me there's a lot of stuff going on here. I don't know if you guys, the camera's catching it all, but what is part of the sweepstakes that you're doing? Your makeup glam, skincare sweepstakes?
So I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway for Famous On. Okay, so my giveaway is going to be a wash.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you guys pick, depending on when you win, what kind of skin type you have, because this is the soothe one for people that might have a lot of redness.
I'm gonna enter.
This redness, and then we have the spotless one, which might be if you already have some existing acne or spots, hence the name. I'm also going to be doing a full packet of these cotton masks, which are really nice. They're actually really durable and thick, and I like them. They're white pea match, and then that way you can the dust. I'm like, that way, like it was the fibers.
It's just lint. It's
yeah.
lint.
Not dust. I lie. It's the fibers. But that way you can swap them out. Like you can have 2 a day, 3 a day, and then you can just wash these and not have to worry about it. I'm still like, I don't have it all like up and finalized yet, but the video will be up tomorrow.
Yep. And again, wait, show the mask again. So you will get these. You will get where's the?
You'll get a full pack though.
Yes. Oh, the skincare line, right?
Yeah.
The moisturizer. This.
Well, no, this is a wash. So we're going to do some of the washes depending on what kind of skin type you have. And then I'm going to do a full packet of a mask so that you can alternate them.
And again, you can put this on underneath your other mask, your medical mask or, something else. But it does really help to prevent your skin from breaking out.
Because this is like the soft cotton one that I was mentioning, so it doesn't catch on your pores. And that's
no one wants mask-acne.
Very, very important. So we're going to do that. And then... I might throw a little bonus and thing also. So
and when is the sweepstakes happening?
I'm gonna finish uploading it, and it should be up tomorrow.
Okay.
So
awesome.
I'm working
definitely
on it.
check it out if you want some really cool glam giveaways.
And let me add something actually that I just realized here, like for like the spot, I just noticed this. We have like a little spot treatment.
Yeah.
A lot of people are complaining about them having the spots. Like, hey, I had mask-acne, I got rid of it, or like I'm trying to treat it, so I'm like doing
like you mean like one blemish or like one pimple?
Yes,
or
and then
like
but they're like, oh no, I have like residual spots because like my whole thing is like. By the way, guys, just get yourself some of these little pads, carry them in your gym bag. So
let's hold it up. I'm so obsessed with this. Obsessed.
So you just want to wipe this off,
Hazel
and then you can do a new spot. You'll do like an acne spot treatment. You can get these at like Whole
Foods and
those, or another brand even, and then just carry like a spot treatment or a moisturizer with you in the car and switch out your mask day in and day out. That's going to make the biggest difference to prevent the acne. Also, like a spot treatment afterwards to lighten and even a retinol. If you guys need like a serum or anti-aging, this is a great retinol by Dr. K, and then Rodan Fields also has a great one because the retinol also helps with the cell turnover, so it's going to make your skin turn over much faster.
So you're going to have that like baby smooth skin,
and you'll get over all that old skin. And when you have a little bit of scarring, you can buy a spot treatment to lighten up those like acne scars.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna thank Jen for coming on to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We're gonna do this again. So I hope you guys learned a lot. I know I learned a lot. I didn't even know what mask-acne was before. So definitely make sure to check out her sweepstakes that she's gonna be posting tomorrow, and you can get so many fun lotions and giveaways. And then also follow her at
Jennifer Malischuk. So
Malischuk.
I think if you guys scroll up in the comments, my friend Erica is amazing, and she actually spelled out my last name for me, but just Jennifer Mala, and it'll pop up. But it's in my comments.
Jennifer Malischuk. Is that I'm gonna like butcher this? Is that Polish or
it's
is
Ukrainian?
Ukrainian.
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and then follow me at Coffee Confessionals, and you can check out the camping giveaway that we're doing with Cafe Products, along with a fun candle and a mug that you can get all together.
Yes, guys, for all of my friends that are into coffee, which I know here, follow her. She has the best tutorials. Like if you want to know how to make, like I was like binge watching last time when you were doing the little person thing. I'm like, wait, how do you do that? So like the best tutorials, and then she's giving this away, so you guys can subscribe.
Stainless steel. It's so much fun.
Enter her giveaway. It's one of her last posts, right?
Yes, my last post. I don't want to take it out because I want to just like keep this nice and neat for you guys.
Oh my god! So Erica, my friend Erica, she loves freaking coffee. So you can enter it on her page right now, and you can win.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we're gonna do a random sweepstakes story, so
but
you have the possibility. She definitely might win. Definitely might win.
Just text me.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're gonna do this again soon, and we'll have the video up live so you can learn more about how to take care of your skin and also how to use a French press once you get it. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Mwah. Love you. Bye.
Bye.